Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing the early access alpha of theme park management simulation Parkasaurus. Control a theme park where there are dinosaurs, so I will create a new game. And I will do a custom game actually, because the sandbox mode is a little bit more interesting. You can choose the terrain, features, choose how your area is, so I'm going to do a new lot. How many of the dinosaur eggs you have. You don't get any achievements, that's right. So I'll create the new game. As you would imagine, your goal is to create a rather extensive, dinosaur-themed theme park. Have dinosaur exhibits and stuff like that as you progress through the game. So what I'm going to do first is I start out with one Stegosaurus egg. So I'm going to build a pen for them. So you start out by placing the fencing. So I will do that. And I found that the best thing to do is have a decently small area where the visitors can see, and then it to go back fairly large. This is actually probably not even big enough for them, to be honest. So that creates a new exhibit area. It tells you how big it is. When you click on it, it tells you the biome that is in the area. So these Stegosauruses want to have tile to be grass and the biome to be rainforest. So what I'm going to do, first I'm going to take care of these two things and destroy them. Although the pine tree might be okay. So I go to the terrain thing and I pick the grass tile and I basically just drag it for my whole exhibit area. And that turns this into forest. Then when you click on the fence, you can see there's this really interesting little diagram. In order to make this into rainforest, which is what my Stegosaurus will want, I need to add more water to it. If I added more hills, it could turn into taiga, which is very interesting. I think it's a really neat way of doing it. So again, under the terrain, I can go over to the terrain tab and then select this water tool. And then basically you just kind of drag out water until you get enough water that it suffices to be rainforest, which is what that area is there. I also want to do some privacy tiles because the dinosaurs want to hide sometimes, so I will do that. And then the next thing you have to do is increase the biodiversity in the area by adding trees, bushes, and rocks. Each of the trees are designed for a specific type of ground tile. So I'm going to do some of these pine trees, and you simply just click to drag it. I only needed 4 because this is kind of a small area. Same thing with the other bushes. You want to make sure to put them near the water, like so, and then I'll need to add a couple of rocks in here, probably 3 I'm guessing. There you go. And then once they are all good to go, then I will take my Stegosaurus egg, place it in there. Once it hatches, I'll be able to have that go in there. Another thing that you need to put on your fences is to add a door, so I'll add that in the front so my employees can access it. Next thing I will do is when you go to town, you can buy food for your animals. So I'm going to need some plants. I'm going to buy a bunch, 10. And then I'll also set up a daily delivery where each morning it will deliver 10 to my park, which will be pretty useful. Other things you can buy are eggs, and we'll get to that in a little bit. Meat for the meat eaters, and then gems. You can also buy hats for your little dinosaurs as well. I need to hire some employees, so I'll do that by looking at the resumes. I'll probably just start out by doing 1 vet. So there they go. I also need to get 1 janitor. I'm kind of looking at people with decent ability and speed. I'll hire a scientist because I'm going to plop down my research facility, and then I need to get a security guy, although it's more important later when the dinosaurs start roaming around. So they do give you 1 building for research for free, so I will place that right there, and I will take my scientist, pick him up, and put him on the little pad for research. I'll actually get more research later once I unlock things. Actually, no, I need him on this thing. Hey, you. Go right there. Alright. So this is ready to get hatched, so I'm going to hatch that, and then my park is ready to open, so I will open the park. This is a little bit too small of an area for him, but that's okay. In the portal, you dig for extra stuff, so I'm going to add some more Stegosauruses there, so I'm going to open the portal, and then eventually, they'll get over there and be able to do that. There's 2 tech trees in the game also. There's one that you get from science points, which unlocks certain things. The thing I want to unlock is definitely the stone science presentation, which I can actually unlock now. That's how you get a lot of research points. So I'll actually spend some money to get that. And then you can see there's a fairly extensive tech tree, although once you get things rolling with a lot of scientists, it doesn't take too long to get through it. And then every day, once your dinosaurs are happy, you get these heart points, which are used to unlock new dinosaur types and other kind of things for their exhibits. And then that's basically it. You can accelerate time in here. I will actually place my stone science presentation right here. And then I will hire a new scientist to man that. So we're going to hire this guy. So let me go back to my park, and there he is. So I will pick you up and put you right there. Now basically what happens with him is whenever his little timer ends up, he gets points for anybody standing near him. So you can see all those people got 6 research points from that. So really what you want to do is kind of place these near where your dinosaurs are located. That's really what you want to do there. I did forget to put a feeder. So I'll put the feeder in there for him. So they'll actually, get food. They give random names here. You can look at all their things. Like I said, the exhibit's a little bit too small. But that's all right for the first one. And then I'll try to get another Stegosaurus to go right there. And then that's basically it. You'll get more skulls and footprints for your dinosaurs to unlock more dinosaurs in the portal. You'll gain research to unlock more stuff in the science. Once your dinosaurs are happy, you'll get more hearts. And then it's really just about expanding your area. All these people want to make donations, so I'm going to put a donation box on there. That's what the little symbol above their head means. And then you'll want to put in benches and trash cans and gazebos and stuff like that. And food. I'll need to do that, so I'm actually going to expand this out a little bit. I'll actually probably put my food court kind of over in this area, I think. So I have 3,000 left. So let's do the hot dog one. And then I'll do a balloon shop also. And that's basically all my money. So I'll have those manned. And then that'll give them some things to do over there. I actually need to put a trash can over there too. And a gazebo. And that's all my money. Stupid tree. Actually, I have a gazebo, don't I? That's fine. Alright, so they arrived in the portal room. You get this little mini game, which is actually kind of fun. Where you have to find the 2x2 dinosaur bones that are hidden in this area. But like I said, it's actually pretty fun, and even though it is repetitive, I found it pretty enjoyable to keep playing this during the course of a single game. These little kind of jagged areas are areas where there might be fossils under the surface, like right there. And then basically you just kind of keep clicking until you run out of turns, which I just did. So I'll return home and I'll get some more Stegosauruses. So if I go back to the shop in the eggs things, here's all my Stegosauruses. So I actually have enough for another Stegosaurus if I buy an imperfect gem. I do not quite have enough for a Kentrosaurus or a Gigantosaurus. And then there's all the other different types of Stegosauruses in there. So if I go to the gem shop, the imperfect gem is 500, so I can actually afford to get another Stegosaurus, which I will. And then I will place them in the same area. So there they go, and then they'll hatch, and then they'll be good to go. So that's the end of day 1. Got some more money. You get all your money at the end of the day. And that's basically it. That's the game. So we're going to kind of... I will sell hot dogs because I have a hot dog vendor. Basically steadily expand. It's pretty enjoyable game. Overall, it's actually more fun right now than Jurassic World Evolution is. It's also very cute. You could zoom in or actually go into first-person mode if you do this. And you can actually go around and tranquilize the dinosaurs manually if you want to do such a thing. So there he is. And they all look pretty goofy. And they grow pretty tall. Yep, I do have a new delivery. There it is. So that's all my plants that I queued up. I actually probably need to expand this a little bit. so it's a little bit bigger. Alright, so let me... The only... my main complaint is removing stuff is kind of difficult, because it kind of doesn't go directly under the cursor, which is kind of annoying. Oh, I don't. Alright, and then I need to turn this into grass. Alright, so remove that. I think it's actually still rainforest, yeah, but I do need more trees since I added this area in here. So I will do that. There we go. And hopefully they'll complain less about there not being enough room for them. I'll put some rocks over here. So pretty, I like that. Yeah, my caps lock is on. I'll just leave it like that. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, there you go. Way happier. So that's much bigger. That's about what the size should be. All right, so they're almost there. I'd like to probably get 4. There we go. They arrived, and then I will switch to the other. Type of dinosaur and build a new area for them. Alright, single time. Alright, that's it. So, we'll do one more stego. Can I get another one? I can if I buy... Actually, I can bet 2 more. Which I certainly will. So I actually probably don't need another stego, but that's alright. Alright, so we're going to put both of them in the same area. So now I'm going to have 4 in that area, and that'll be good for that. Alright, so there's that. Research. I can get uncommon gems, which unlocks the next level of stuff. I could do more food shops. And I'll actually probably do the employee learn also. Once you get these little displays up, it becomes really easy to rack up a lot of knowledge and things. Alright, so what did I just get? I don't even know. The employee building, 2,000. I can't afford that. And I got more food, which I can't afford either. Alright, so we're just going to accelerate time until I get more money at the end of the day. Oh, you're ready to go. Oh, you're so sad. Oh, no, you're happy again. So these are pack animals, so... see here, herd dinosaur requires a mate more. So once these other 2 hatch, should be pretty good to go. And then I will, after this next expedition, I'll probably focus on the other type of dinosaurs. Yep, there we go. Alright, so we're going to do normal time. So this is going to be the last Stegosaurus I do, I think. So again, it is very repetitive, this minigame, but it's actually pretty enjoyable, to be honest. Oh, that's it. Alright, so we're going to switch to Ceratopsids. Alright, so let me see what I got. Yeah, I don't really have anything other than another Stegosaurus if I really wanted to. I don't really want to be honest, so I'll just kind of keep it. And we'll worry about the Ceratopsids next. Alright. Alright, so I did my little mission. As for an early access title, it is definitely enjoyable and playable in its current state. You know, basically they're just going to add more stuff later on. The ability to, you know, more dinosaurs, more stuff around your park. And there goes my Stegosaurus. Alright. Waiting on money, really. So I can place some of my buildings here. Because I got a better food shop. I want to put that taco shop down. And I also want to put employee learn. So that's like 7,000. Which I'm not going to get, but... Alright, 13,000. That'll be more of a future thing. Still kind of hurting on cash. It is fairly difficult starting out. Actually, might increase my ticket price a little bit. Oh, expedition has arrived. That's it. And we'll do the same one. Alright, so does that give me anything? Gives me a Triceratops. Actually, gives me 2 Triceratops. Or 1 Styracosaurus. I might do 2 Triceratops, actually. I think I can barely afford 2 imperfect gems. Yeah, I actually can't even do the other one anyway. So we will do that. Although, I don't have enough money to... build their cage yet, so we'll do that tomorrow. So we're going to do Triceratops next. Now, let me see my research. My research is doing good. I can get the uncommon gems, which I will. Next thing I'll do is the billboard. That'll bring more people in. The horticultural stuff doesn't really interest me as much. So how much was that? 900. Alright, so we're just going to kind of wait for the next day so I can afford to build my Triceratops pen. Which I'll want to do another scientist and another stone thing to kind of grabbing people there. I'm probably going to do... I do like the random terrain. Probably do it over in this area, I would say. Kind of build it back in here. Behind the science building, but make this the viewing area over by the trash can. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Oh, got more stuff. So the portals don't take very long to activate. Alright. That's basically it. I'm going to do some more of those. I'm going to get 3,000 at the end of the day, which is good. At least. Not more. So I can do my Stegosaurus pen. Or no, Triceratops. Whatever the one is that I'm doing. Triceratops. That's what I meant. Yeah, these things are really great. The science presentation things. Those rack in the science points. Makes it pretty easy to race up the tech tree. And the donation boxes aren't really necessary because they'll automatically make all their donations at the end of the day once time runs out. Eventually the dinosaurs do get out, so you have to worry about that if they get kind of mad. Sometimes even if they don't get mad. You also have to upgrade the fences and stuff like that eventually. Alright, so we'll wait for the end of the day until I can afford a Stegosaurus area. Oh, jeez, again. Alright. I don't want to close it. That's the one other thing that annoys me is that when the day is over, it interrupts what you're doing. So if you're in the middle of like building stuff or doing this research, it just makes you stop, which is annoying. So I basically have 15 seconds to finish this up or else I'm going to get interrupted by the end of the day screen. Yep, that's it. Anyway. Phew, 1 by 2 seconds. Okay, so it makes you go to this screen. It's kind of annoying. Especially when you're trying to like drag out stuff. Alright. Let's build this Triceratops stuff. So basically that should probably be okay. Yeah, I think that's alright. Alright, so what do they want? Let me build my... I always forget my door. Deliveries there. There you go. More plants for everyone. Grass, rainforest. Same as the other guys. Alright, so more water, huh? Yeah, I can make that a little bit bigger too. Yeah, I'm just going to do it all the way over to the road. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I think that's the right type of tree anyway. Right. So rainforest again. There it goes. Alright. I can add more, but... Alright, tree time. Trees. There you go. Bushes. And rocks. There we go. Add a feeder. Let's see if I can afford, and then that's it. Why is it Stegopen? Yeah, well, there you go. About to see if I could afford another. That's it. Alright. So, what can I do? I can only do... Well, I can do uncommon if I want. But I want to make that just... I want to make this just Stegosaurus. Or no, I always get the Triceratops. So, I can do actually 4 more. I'll probably do 4 total, so 3 more imperfect. Actually, that's all I can really afford anyway. I like the gem system because it's basically a way of converting... Oh, I have 5, jeez. That's right. I guess there go those guys. And then I want to do if I can... Ooh, just barely. and hire a new science person to man that. There you go. Alright, so that's basically it, and that's all my money for the day. Now, I can afford more research. I'm going to do the billboard. I'm going to do... I'll do the Master Chef. Get more food. You can see rare gems are over there, too. Alright, so we're going to fast forward. By the time tomorrow comes around, then it should be able to hatch all those eggs. And then that'll make everybody want to come over there and look at them. And then I'll want to put up more stuff, decorations. You can click on a person, it'll give you their information and then some issues, like I don't have enough decorations or food, which is accurate. And I have another scientist. Still don't have an interesting... Like, there's a Tetris shape that comes up, but I don't have that yet. At least none of my scientists have it for some reason. And unless I hit it, that's it. That's it. Alright. So, fast forward. Need some picnic tables over there. That actually might be one of the research things I can get. Where is that at? Right there. 600, almost. Come on. There you go. So that gives me better bathrooms and a picnic table. So let's put a picnic table over there. Alright, we don't get my 6,000 bucks. And my eggs are done. Hello, hatchies. Alright, now what food can I afford? That's 5,000. That's basically it. So I will purchase that if I can figure out where to put it. Yeah. Just make that all paths. And then you can do more decorations and stuff to kind of liven that up. So there's a lot of decorations in here actually. Stone arches and wooden arches and stuff. Which is pretty cool. There you go. There's an arch. So again, they'll see that on the way in and stuff. And you can see my scientists are already cranking away at all my things. I can put a donation box over here too. Not that I really need to, but there you go. Let's go look at my oh, they're so cute. Ah. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. It won't move out of the way. There they go. So pretty cool that you can go in and like first person view and like look at your park. See how your little dinosaurs walking around. So there you go. I mean, that's basically it. You know, the rest of it is just unlocking more buildings, more decorations, more stuff for your exhibits, more dinosaurs and stuff like that. So I think it's definitely a very solid beginning to the game. I think that the basis of the game is very well done, which bodes well for its time in early access. I could foresee them basically just adding stuff and balancing things later on in the game, adding more stuff to plop down more dinosaur types. But definitely the overall structure of the game is extremely enjoyable management game, and I think anybody with an interest in dinosaurs and/or management games will definitely want to check this out, even in its early access form, because, like I said, it is very playable in its current form, and I suspect it's only going to get better from here. That's all I have for today. Till next time, bye now.